What if I told you that your body's most intimate signals might be trying to save your life? Erectile dysfunction isn't just about what happens behind closed doors, it's a warning light, a call to action, and ignoring it. That could cost you more than just confidence, because hidden inside this struggle is the key to unlocking stronger health, deeper connection, and a more powerful you. Before we dive in, drop a comment with your name, age, and where you're watching from. I want to connect with you and help you better, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss the next step in reclaiming your vitality. Let's break the silence and discover what your body's been trying to tell you all along. It did. You know that over 50% of men over 50 struggle with sexual performance, but most never talk about it? This silent struggle doesn't just affect the bedroom. It seeps into confidence, emotional connection, and even the stability of a relationship. And the worst part? Many men think it's just a part of aging they have to accept. But the truth is, it's often a signal that something deeper is going on, something your body is begging you to notice. Erectile dysfunction is rarely just a physical problem. It can be a ripple effect of stress, hidden health issues, or emotional disconnection. When left unspoken, it creates a wall, first within yourself, then between you and your partner. And with every day that passes in silence, that wall grows thicker. But here's what most men don't realize: the moment you stop ignoring it, things start to change, because acknowledging the issue isn't a weakness, it's the beginning of transformation. And what comes next might just surprise you, because once we uncover what's truly behind these symptoms, we can finally start reversing them. Here's something most men don't hear from their doctors: blood flow is everything. An erection isn't just about desire, it's about circulation. As we age, arteries become stiffer, cholesterol builds up, and conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes silently clog the highways your blood needs to travel. The result? A body that wants to respond, but physically can't. And yet, few realize that the bedroom is often where heart problems first show up. On top of that, testosterone, the hormone that fuels libido, energy, and drive, naturally declines over time. Combine that with weakened pelvic muscles, and the body starts to lose its edge. But this isn't the end, it's just biology. And biology can be trained. Understanding these mechanisms gives you power. Because when you know how your system really works, you can finally take control of it. And it turns out, reclaiming that control doesn't start with a pill. It starts with something far more natural, and the tools to do it might already be in your kitchen or your daily routine. What if the path to stronger performance didn't start in the bedroom, but on your morning walk? Simple, science-backed habits like brisk walking and targeted pelvic exercises can radically improve blood flow and stamina. They don't just enhance erections, they strengthen your heart, boost energy, and clear your mind. And here's the kicker: most men skip these steps entirely, chasing quick fixes instead of real results. Nutrition plays a powerful role too. Foods rich in nitric oxide, like leafy greens, beets, and watermelon, literally help open up your blood vessels. These are natural performance enhancers hiding in plain sight. When combined with good sleep, hydration, and consistent activity, they turn your body into a circulation machine. No prescriptions, no side effects. Just you, powered from within. But while these physical changes are powerful, there's one invisible factor that can override them all. It's the quiet saboteur hiding in your mind, and it's what we'll uncover next. You can train your body, eat perfectly, and still face performance issues. Why? Because anxiety can shut everything down in seconds. Just the fear of not performing well is enough to trigger stress hormones like cortisol, which constrict blood vessels and block arousal. It becomes a self-fulfilling cycle. The more you worry, the harder it is to respond, and the harder it is to stop worrying. For many men, it's not the body that's failing, it's the mind sounding the alarm. Stress from work, finances, or even small daily tensions builds up and spills into intimate moments, and when intimacy starts feeling like pressure instead of pleasure, desire fades. Low self-esteem, fear of rejection, or feeling undesired only deepen the emotional gap. But here's the good news: your mind can also be your strongest ally. With breathing techniques, mindfulness, and reframing thoughts, you can calm the system and let the body follow naturally. And when the mind starts to quiet, something incredible happens. You begin to reconnect, not just with yourself, but with your partner, because what comes next isn't about control. It's about connection. Most men suffer in silence, not because they don't care, but because they're afraid of what might happen if they speak up. They fear rejection, judgment, or appearing weak. But ironically, silence does more damage than the problem itself. When intimacy fades without explanation, many partners interpret it as disinterest or emotional distance. That's how relationships begin to unravel, not from lack of love, but from lack of honesty. The truth? Vulnerability is strength. Opening up about your struggles creates space for understanding, support, and even healing. Many men are shocked by how their partner responds when they finally talk, often with empathy, not criticism. This type of honest connection dissolves pressure and builds trust. It turns a lonely battle into a shared journey, one you don't have to walk alone, and once that door of communication opens, a deeper form of intimacy begins to grow, stronger than before. But if conversation is the spark, there are tools that can keep the fire burning, and that's exactly where we're heading next. Let's bust a myth. Seeking medical help isn't a last resort, it's a smart move, from oral medications that boost blood flow to low-intensity shockwave therapy that stimulates new vessel growth. Modern solutions are more effective and less invasive than ever. And for men with low testosterone, hormone replacement can reignite energy and desire. Even acupuncture, yes, acupuncture, has shown promise in improving circulation and reducing stress. But here's what matters most: personalization. What works for one man might not work for another. That's why professional guidance is key. A doctor can assess your unique situation, rule out underlying conditions, and tailor the treatment to your needs. This isn't about masking symptoms, it's about restoring balance. Because your body doesn't need to be fixed. It needs to be understood, and once your care is aligned with what your body truly needs, you'll discover that lasting change isn't built on medication alone. It's built on something deeper, something that starts with how you live every single day. Here's the truth few men hear: your everyday habits shape your performance more than any pill ever could. What you eat, how you move, how well you sleep, all of it influences hormone balance, blood flow, and stress. A diet rich in healthy fats, lean proteins, and antioxidants fights inflammation and supports vascular health. Meanwhile, cutting excess sugar and processed foods protects your arteries and keeps your energy levels steady. Sleep is another silent powerhouse. Poor rest disrupts testosterone production, increases cortisol, and leaves you feeling drained, physically and mentally. Regular physical activity, especially strength training and cardio, keeps your heart pumping and your confidence high. These aren't just health tips, they're acts of self-respect. When you treat your body like it matters, it starts showing up for you in ways you didn't expect, and the impact, it goes far beyond performance. It touches how you feel, connect, and live. But sometimes, the breakthrough comes not from routines or science, but from a story. One that proves it's never too late to reclaim what you thought was lost. John hid his struggle for years, convinced ED was his sentence to loneliness. He avoided intimacy, withdrew from his wife, and let shame build an invisible wall between them. But everything changed the day he chose to speak up. Opening up wasn't easy, but it unlocked a support system he never imagined. His wife's understanding and their shared commitment to fight back. Together, they embraced lifestyle changes, sought medical advice, and rebuilt not just John's confidence, but their marriage. John's story isn't unique, it's a powerful reminder that vulnerability can heal, and that recovery is possible at any age. It proves that silence only deepens the gap, while honest conversation builds bridges. And if John's journey teaches us anything, it's that your own breakthrough might be just one brave conversation away, because what you do next can change everything. Sexual health isn't just about performance, it's about reclaiming joy, freedom, and connection at any age. When you address circulation, hormones, stress, and communication, you're not just fixing a symptom, you're transforming your entire life. This journey is about feeling alive, confident, and deeply connected with yourself and your partner. It's about celebrating every small victory and embracing your body's incredible potential. The truth is, aging doesn't mean giving up, it means evolving, and by listening to your body and mind, you unlock a fuller, richer experience of intimacy and well-being. This isn't the end of the story, it's a new beginning, one where vitality and love grow stronger every day. So, what's holding you back from starting? Because the life you deserve is waiting, ready to be lived boldly and fearlessly. I want to hear from you. What's your story? Have you faced these challenges, or seen someone close struggle? Sharing your experience could be the spark someone else needs to take the first step. Your questions and insights help build a community where no one faces these battles alone. And if you found value here, don't forget to like and subscribe, because the next video will reveal a surprising link between heart health and male vitality that most men overlook. Together, we'll keep exploring, learning, and growing stronger. Remember, living boldly and fearlessly starts with curiosity, so stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.